welcome to today's update. Let's quickly have an update and see where our trade is going. It won't be surprising because now, so far, we've been able to pull and break this low. In fact, yes, we broke this low. We broke this low already. We are yet to take this low, so we are seeing reaction right here. But we broke this low already. We are seeing reaction right here. So the question is that, are we turning to do a deep correction? If this is seen as A, are we going to see a B and a C? Or rather, this is like an A. So if this is A, and this one in the middle, if it's B, then we are seeing a C leg. So what would that give us in terms of if this is A and this is a B, and where do we expect C to be? So we are almost also very close to 50% retracement of the old move from here to this point. So if we get to either 50 or 61.8 retracement at the end of the day, and that should be good for a wave 2 for a more push to the upside. So what we are still, about negotiating that. Now, this wave, if it's C, then it should run in 5 waves. If this is seen as an A, B, C, or B, and a C, this should run in 5 waves. So clearly, so it's becoming like it's turning to be a 5 waves. And if we bring out our instrument again, let's bring our instrument out. So that's the point we have now at the moment. And let's quickly just put this is the low of the correction here, and this is where it pushed down. This is where it pushed down as A and a B, and so we're going to see where a C would likely be. Where the C would likely be. So if this is A, B, and a C. So from here to here, what extension is that? What extension is that? From A to B, the extension is over 127. So what we should expect is like A, B to C to give us at least 100 or 123 extension to the downside based on what we saw. But of course, it could C. Yes, that is what we should expect from C. If it's B, B could pull to 161.8. But for a C with this, we should expect at least 100 to be an extended flat, because it's starting to be an extended flat now. If it's A, B, C, an extended flat, so what would that be? So that will be from here to this point. And to this point, if I'm correct. So which means 100, 123 should be here, and 100 should be here. So 100 should be in that place. So that's where 100 will be. So an 100 should be equal to this. Also from here to here, which is the 100. They should be equal. Uh, mm, no, it's not right that way. It should be like this one. Yeah. 100 cause an extension or retracement. So 100 should be here, which is where we have broken the structure already. So 100 should be here really, which price may react here and begin to go up. 100 and 123 can be here. And again, I don't expect this to get to this point of 161.8 if it's going to be an extended flat the way it has appeared. So in that case, it means that these may just run a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside and finish the correction around this area. So price may still potentially get to 1.03384. So that is what I can see. So in a way, what does this one look like? Does it look like this is wave 5 and we are doing a big correction of B to come down? We might not even get B like that. We might not get B like that. If we're going to go up, it might just give us that, okay, a movement to the upside and we break the top. So we should be ready for anything. But based on what the mood of the market and what we are seeing, let's look at in terms of trend. In terms of trend, in terms of trend, this is what we have. What we do know is that when we are able to draw a channel, because they have played pretty much on this structure and we have to understand what they are trying to do. If we are playing on a channel, we know that what will eat the lower pole of the channel is wave 3, and wave 5 should be very close to be giving us an ending diagonal, and it should be moving close to the trend resistance in this case. Now let's look at where, if we clone this channel, where we are going to get to. If we close the channel, let's clone it and come to the base here. This is the low here at this point here. So, and let's see where that will give us. Now, seeing this is what it gave us. I want you to look at it. Now, the low, and that is where this has rested. Let me zoom. And you see where it has rested, exactly at this base. So this looks like wave 3. So this is wave 3. Wave 3 looks like wave 3 has ended here. If it's wave 5, it should be around this place and ready to break above this. So the fact that everything stayed pretty much in the lower part of the trend channel here, they had manipulated and extended with 3 to get here. So for me, I think what we are seeing here is the end of wave 3, and we want to do a wave 4. And most likely it might be a big 4. And that big 4, if we're going to do a big 4, we're going to see where the big 4 is likely to get to for us to now trust more down, one more down, and finish in between here. If we're going to truncate it, or we're going to come here, but I think it's going to push low again to get around here before we push up. And if we now push up, that should be enough correction for a wave 1 and a 2 to downside, and we move up. That is my thought. So which means that we are looking at the price also making it down for another 150, 160 pips. And possibly another 400 pips is not likely. But nothing is impossible. But this is what we can still, based on the structure that we are trying to analyze here, A, B, and a C. This is where this thing might turn out. It has broken 100 and it's still going to correct up and come down. So now let's get down to it and understand it. So let's understand it. Let's go to our diagram, or where I'd analyze, and quickly let's go to 1 hour time frame. Now we are going to go inside of a 1 hour time frame and do our analysis. So this is 100, it's been broken to the downside. So this is our analysis now. So, and let's see what we get here. Now, from here down to here, so it's looking like this is not done yet. So, and we must be prepared if we feel it's not done. So the last part of this journey is from here down. The last part of this journey, after this correction here, that we thought 3 had ended here, 3 actually has been extended to this point. So, and we are not doing 5. So this is 3. This 3, I believe, it has been extended to this point to get here. 5 should not be around this area. 5 should be around this area, trying to pull up to break above. So the structure was manipulated in this area, because before we were trying to probably do like deviate and, you know, from here try to break above. So this was the manipulation to thrust down sharply, and now this is what we have. So we are going to look at this last part of the move. So the last part of the move is after 3, what we call this correction. This is 1 with 1 and with 2 and with 3. So they could have just done it with 3, 3, 4, and 3, 5. Is this inside of a 3, 4 to finish a 3, 5, then do a big 4 before we now turn down to finish 5, big 5. So we are still anticipating a big 4 before we do a big 5 to take us down. So that is what I can see here. So if we look at this thing again, this is for this wave, this last part of the wave, this is 1, 2, 3, is it 4 here and 5 here? That is what one thing we want to understand. And the major 2, the big 2, is actually here. So this is the big 2 here. If you're going to get a big 4, the 2 is here. And so we believe this is 1 to 2, and this is 3, and want to do a 4. So in trying to navigate this one now, so what we're going to do first is to assume that we want to finish a 4 of this, to finish this as a 4 of this last move. So which means if this is 2, we should be expecting that price should just retrace 4 to the upside of this last move. 1, 2, 3. Is it the 4 that we are doing? So if it's the 4 that we are doing, we come from this 2 here, which is here. We come from that 2. We'll take price to the purple, which is the new low. So it means that this area, price should not break beyond this area, which is 38 here or here, and this is 50. Price breaking above here may tell us that it's a big 4 that we want to do. It may tell us it's a big 4 that I want to do. And in that case, if we are anticipating a big 4, this is 38 here, this is 50 here, in terms of this correction from here to here and a 4. So if we are anticipating a big 4, then we are going to be talking of, let me go inside of 4 hours for you to see. We are anticipating a big 4. If we are anticipating a big 4, it means that we are talking of this 2 and not this 1 here. So it means we are taking our measurement from this, right from this black here, which is 2, down to the purple, which is the recent low. So it means the 4th wave should be here and should bounce back and not beyond here. So what we are trying to say that it won't break 4-hour structure, because this is the 4-hour structure is here, but if we should get here, we are anticipating of breaking a 4-hour structure. That should be deep enough to tell us that now we are in the last moment of this wave and we are doing a big 4 to thrust down and push up. So that is what it can only mean. That is what it can only mean. So, but I don't know for sure if it's big 4 that we want to do, but we're going to see how this thing is going to work out. But from the nature of what we are looking at, the way the price had gone up, if we go inside of a 4, let's look at the 4-hour price action. The way it has gone up, we might be in for a big 4. This might be giving us a format for a big 4. So let's look at 1-hour time frame. So in this 1-hour time frame, what I can see is that we are yet to break this trend support. So the whole thing is might just be A of B, B of B, and we want to do probably do a C. Okay, this is A of B, B of B, and probably do a C of B to the upside to finish A. If that is what they are trying to do, maybe around this area, they'll finish A, B, C to complete big A. Then the price will come down without probably breaking the bottom to do a B and thrust up the more around this area if it's going to be a big 4. The movement so far to have gotten to this area, it's very suggestive of we are going to do a big rally to come here, but don't let us push our luck. Let's see how this one finish its wave first. And if it breaks out of here, then we can probably look for it to correct. And if we break out of correction and it's going up, we can take that buy to the upside to get to its limits, maybe around this area, and come down with it one more time. to sell before we look for another buy. So that is what I can see here in the making for now. We are going to wait. We are going to allow this to finish. This had gone, the fourth one had gone in 5 waves for me, like a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. And we had these, the B part here, and this is going up. I believe it's going to probably break the top one more time to get to this point of 100 extension or 123 extension. So these are the area. This is the area I expect this wave to turn down, break the trend line, and come down again to give us probably a double zigzag and to turn up one more time before we come down. So we'll see if it's a small fall, if it's a big fall. It can be either of the two. So I think I'm going to end this here, and during the weekend, we're going to look at it the more. All right.